News is brought to you by GPO Federal Credit Union. Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Wednesday evening to you all. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking temperatures that have been cooler over the last couple of days. In spite of that, today's high of 70 degrees, that's 1 degree above average for this time of year. But the low of 61 is much warmer than it has been in recent nights, and warmer than the average low of 46. Obviously not anywhere near the records of 87 and 30, though. But as far as the here and now are concerned, we do have a lot of clouds out there right now. Overcast skies mainly, and temperature right at 69 degrees. And this dew point, I'm going to be talking a lot about that. That's at 58, but that's going to be heading up as we go through the day tomorrow. That could impact our storm chances as well. And we also have an east-southeasterly breeze at 9 miles an hour. Other temperatures from across the state, you'll notice as you head closer to the Canadian border, temperatures are actually warmer because they had a little bit more sunshine there today. So Watertown's at 70 degrees right now. Buffalo's at 70, and Saranac Lake is at 67. Glens Falls also at 70. And then the rest of the area from the thruway on south into the middle and upper 60s. So not far from average right now. And you'll notice the shower coverage is not anything to write home about right now, but as you head off toward the east, closer to the capital region, you might find some of it's rather light in nature right now. The reason why is because down toward the mid-Atlantic, we have an area of low pressure both at the surface and above, and it's going to continue to pull away up toward the north and east through tonight, and it'll take all the way through Friday. But during the day tomorrow, there will be enough instability, moisture in the atmosphere, daytime heating to produce some showers and thunderstorms. But before we get to that, we have another mild night ahead of us with temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s, kind of like last night. And then tomorrow we destabilize the atmosphere with that humidity, that sunshine, and the chance of showers and storms moves in after about 2 to 4 p.m. and it could be with us as late as 6 or 7. And then we'll be dealing with mainly clear skies tomorrow night. But as far as temperatures go during the day tomorrow, we'll be back into the upper 70s and maybe low 80s for some of you, like here in Otsego County, generally middle and upper 70s there. I'm thinking 79 here in downtown Utica. And again, there's that area of low pressure that I was telling you about over the mid-Atlantic, making its exit off the coast. And then we've got a storm system that's currently over the Dakotas right now, making its way toward us by Friday and into Saturday. And later on Saturday, that's when it drags a cold front through with it, and that'll finally knock the dew points down. So dew points have been pleasant, if not comfortable, over the last 7 days, but over the next few days, tomorrow, Friday, and the first part of Saturday, it will feel a little bit sticky, maybe even a little bit sweaty, so that dew point will be around 60 to 65 degrees. And that's the reason why we'll have some fog overnight tonight and again tomorrow night, because the dew point and the temperature will be close. But that's the last of those high dew points, because as we head into the next week and a half, we'll be dealing with some cooler temperatures and lower dew points as a result of that. So temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s, both tomorrow and on Friday. The difference being on Friday, we'll see more in the way of shower and storm coverage, and then temperatures back into the upper 70s on Saturday. But you'll notice Sunday is a lot cooler, closer to average for this time of year, and we do have some shower chances in the morning, then finally drying out during the afternoon. Monday looks dry and breezy for the most part. Same thing for Tuesday and Wednesday, but it looks like at this point we'll see more in the way of sunshine those 2 days. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan. Coming up next on Eyewitness.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Wednesday evening to you all. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed. Even though summer technically doesn't start for another 37 days as of today, it's going to feel like it over the next couple of days with some heat and humidity and even some storm chances too. Definitely felt more like spring today though, as opposed to the last 2 days where we had temperatures around 80 degrees. Today was more around 70. That's 1 degree above the average high, which is 69 for this time of year. So basically all in all an average day. But the low temperature, that'll be the case again tonight, where it's anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of year. Obviously not anywhere near the records, and we didn't have any precipitation here in downtown Utica, at least anything measurable. But that'll likely change over the coming days. Still mild out there right now in spite of the fact that we have mainly cloudy skies, 65 degrees, and temperatures won't drop much beyond that during the overnight hours. We have 65 here in downtown Utica. We have 61 down in Hamilton and Sherburne, and it's 60 degrees both in Canjo and in Old Forge right now. Those are some of our cooler spots, and Oneonta, actually, I should say. I spoke too soon. 59, that's our cool spot right now. We have a little bit of rain down toward the south of the Mohawk Valley. Other than that, a lot of clouds, and you'll notice, as I've been telling you over the last several hours, that storm system not only is pulling away, but it's also weakening. So even though we're seeing clouds, it's lifting up toward the north and east, so you might might find a scattered passing shower. That would basically be it during the overnight hours, other than the fact that it will be remaining mild, and there could be a little bit of patchy fog, but that would be the exception and not the rule. Tomorrow we will see some sunshine, but that combined with the humidity will destabilize the atmosphere, and that's what will produce that shower and thunderstorm chance into the afternoon, with temperatures in the middle and upper 70s to maybe even the low 80s. That's the case here in Otsego County, Oneonta 78 for tomorrow, Ridgefield and Decatur both at 75 for the expected high. And as I've been mentioning over the last couple of days, if you can time your lawn mowing just right over the next few days, you might be able to sneak it in, but some days are definitely looking wetter than others. And enjoy the summer-like warmth while we have it, because as we go through the next week to week and a half, that goes into the start of the Memorial Day weekend, looks like we'll be seeing cooler than average temperatures returning. Not the case tonight, though. We'll be seeing above average temperatures, 59 for the overnight low. Again, the average is around 46. It'll be cloudy with a chance of a passing shower, and that southeasterly breeze 5 to 10. Tomorrow the wind switches over to the southwest, a warmer wind direction, and it's more humid as well, with temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s. It's even warmer for Friday with another chance of a shower or storm. That looks like the wettest day, actually. And Saturday also looking pretty wet as well, with some passing thunder showers. That leaves us with a cooler Sunday as a cold front moves through. And then temperatures as we head through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week under a mix of sun and clouds will be in the mid-60s, which is a little bit below average for this time of the year.
Jordan, obviously we're going to have a lot of rain, so even though we want the warmer temperatures, excitement does continue to build with every day that we are getting closer to the kickoff on the next football season. Eyewitness Sports Director Jordan.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
And a very good Wednesday evening to you once again. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking summer-like warmth heading our way in spite of the fact that summer doesn't officially start for another 37 days. But we will see some humidity as well as some storm chances. Before we get to that, let's look at the day that was. 70 degrees was the high for today. So one above average, but that 61-degree overnight low, that's 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. And I don't think we'll be far from that during the overnight hours tonight as well. Obviously not anything record-breaking in either department. And here in downtown Utica, we did not have any rain to speak of. That was a little bit different, though, down toward the south and west. That's the case right now, though, where it is still 65 degrees, and we also have a lot of clouds at this time. That's not going to change much during the overnight hours either. Temperatures, with the exception of that 59 down in Oneonta, Hamilton, and Sherburne, are into the lower end middle 60s right now. It's 64 in Syracuse. We have 63 in Boonville, 60 in Old Forge at this time, and not much in terms of shower activity. Maybe some light mist, a little bit of drizzle out there right now. Other than that, we're just socked in with a lot of clouds. You'll notice that storm system that I've been telling you about down toward our south is weakening, thankfully, and as it does so, it'll move up toward the north and east. And as we go through the day tomorrow, we'll see some partial sunshine, but that combined with the humidity that will be out there during the day tomorrow will destabilize the atmosphere. Before we get to that, we'll have temperatures in the upper 50s, low 60s, not far from where they were last night, and we'll see warmer temperatures during the day tomorrow, upper 70s to lower 80s. That'll again destabilize the atmosphere during the afternoon and evening and present us with that shower and thunderstorm chance, especially here in portions of Otsego County. Temperatures between about 75 and 78 degrees, just depending on where you are. And if you time it just right, you might be able to get that lawn mowing in over the next couple of days, although Friday looks like the iffiest day. And then we'll see shower and storm chances continuing into Saturday, maybe even into Sunday morning as well. And unfortunately, enjoy the summer-like warmth while you have it, because we'll see temperatures dipping to below average levels over the next week to week and a half, and that goes into the start of the Memorial Day weekend. Well, it'll be above average tonight, 59 with cloudy skies, the chance of a passing shower only about 20%. The chance of showers and storms goes up to about 30% tomorrow. We'll see partial sunshine, and then after 2 or 3 p.m., that's when you have the best chance of seeing that shower or storm with that. Still a full 10 degrees above average during the day tomorrow, even warmer and a little bit more humid as we go through Friday. That has the best chance of storms, and not far from that as we go through Saturday, temperatures between 75 and 80. And then temperatures right around average to close out the weekend, but that does come with a few showers. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds, but below average temperature-wise.
So, Jordan, with all of that rain coming, I know we had some flooding last week. What do you think we could see with all of that hitting the Mohawk Valley?
Thankfully, if there were any flooding, I think it would be rather isolated to scattered. I don't think we'll see the torrential downpours like we had last week, where we had days and days and days of it. And at least it's not 45 and raining. It's 75 and raining and humid, too, so it feels a lot different.
That's definitely a lot better than what we had last week, Jordan.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. You're watching